33, will age be against him, giving away a little in height, both inside the 11 stone limit and the reach of the southpaw jab to Martinez. Both been around for 7 years, 4 fights for Martinez, 4 rounds boxed, but the bigger puncher, Richard Williams, will want to hurt him, and hurt him early, but can he?
Ladies and gentlemen, a very warm welcome to the legendary King's Hall, Belfast, Northern Ireland for tonight's World Championship Boxing. Proudly presented by Barry Hearn for Ringside Boxing Promotions, in association with Prince Promotions and Matchroom Sport. All sponsored here by 888.com, the world's #1 online casino and poker room. And a very warm welcome to our viewers joining us live and exclusive here on Sky Sports. You've joined us for Saturday Fight Night and the best ringside seat in the business. Now, ladies and gentlemen, for your entertainment, 12 rounds of boxing for the IBO Light Middleweight Championship of the World. All the officials have been appointed by the IBO President Ed Levine of Coral Gables, Florida, all in association with the British Boxing Board of Control. The steward in charge is Mr. John Williamson, and our supervisor in charge is Mr. Charlie Giles of Birmingham. Referee at the bell from Bromley, England is Mr. Bob Edgeworth. Our timekeeper, Mr. Bob Edgeworth. Our 3 scoring judges here at ringside. From England, John Coyle. From England, Marcus McDonald. And from the USA, Rocky Young. Our referee in charge of the action from California, USA, is Patrick Russell. They were the officials, and here are the contestants. Firstly, and introducing to you, the challenger. He's fighting out of the blue corner wearing the red trunks trimmed with white. Weighing in at 10 stone, 13 pounds and 4 ounces. With a 21 fight record, 18 wins, 15 inside the scheduled distance, 2 losses and 1 draw. Coming to the ring as the former IBO Light Middleweight Champion of the World from Stockwell, South London. It's the Secret, Richard Williams. And now, ladies and gentlemen, the champion. He's fighting out of the red corner wearing the silver trunks trimmed with red. Weighing in at 10 stone, 13 pounds and 8 ounces. 32 fight record. He has 30 wins, 12 inside the scheduled distance, 1 loss and 1 draw. He makes his 2nd defense. He is the reigning and defending IBO Light Middleweight Champion of the World from Quilmes, Argentina. Now based in Spain, Sergio Martinez. So, sports fans and Sky Sports fans, let's get the action underway. 12 rounds of boxing for the IBO Light Middleweight Championship of the World.
Okay, here's the line right here. Here's the line right there. Touch them up, 12 rounds for the championship of the world. Come out at the bell. Good luck.
Fascinating clash for Richard Williams' former belt, the 11 stone IBO Light Middleweight title, which Sergio Martinez deservedly took from him in Manchester last year. Now to 2004 in Belfast. Will it be a similar pattern or changes? The Stockwell secret and the class counter-puncher from Argentina. Really looking forward to this. Is the start vital, Glenn?
Well, I think it is. I think Williams has to get into it pretty early. He's just really got to put his mark of authority on this contest.
What will give Richard Williams hope is the fact that he had Martinez down twice in their first fight. in the 3rd and late on in the 11th, but then he was down in the 12th and only just hung on to the bell. Lost comprehensively, really, on points. What will he do differently?
Well, he's got to try and put the pressure on Martinez, close the ring down, get close and get the shots on. Don't let Martinez have the room to get that good jab going and start to move.
Decent looking right hand from Williams through the guard. Martinez has had a few months out of the ring since dismantling Adrian Stone, in which was a truly polished performance in Bristol. Fast hands, hasn't he?
Yeah, that was good. Doubling up the southpaw jab and then the strong left hand straight through the middle. He's getting off well, looking sharp, Martinez, early on.
The feeling of a really good technical all-round operator in both the fights we've seen him in over here. But he has been beaten once. That was by Antonio Margarito, world champion, world class, so it can be done.
Well, at this very, very early stage, Martinez looking good, boxing with an air of confidence.
Concentration and focus on the face of Richard Williams, who can be a slow starter, likes a couple of rounds to warm into the task. Must get going. It's Martinez, though, who's boxing beautifully straight away. It's a hard ask, this, for Richard Williams. Can he find the answer to this excellent professional? In Belfast for the IBO light middleweight title, currently property of the Argentinian based in Madrid, Sergio Martinez, 29 years of age, the younger man here, against Richard Williams, who's in fight number 22 and badly needs the victory.
Well, what Williams has got to do is he's got to try and get close to Martinez. He's got to cut that ring off. Constant pressure. That's the only way I really think you can unsettle this very good boxer. Make it uncomfortable for him in there.
Back him up, get him into the corners on the ropes.
Whoa, 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 stop. Put those hands up.
Back to his jab, and on the back foot at times Martinez boxes. He's encountering shots like that. Good sharp left hand. And there's blood already to the mouth of Richard Williams.
Williams has got to get past that southpaw jab, which is a difficult task. It's very, very sharp.
Right hand he's looking for Williams. And had a comeback win over Ayeti Powers in 7 rounds at York Hall. Fairly comfortable and convincing, but again he gets caught on the way in.
That's a big problem. That's unsettling him. That was a nice shot. The left hand.
Again, class and speed from Martinez. The head stationary of Richard Williams.
Okay, let him out. I got it. Punch his head.
Concern already on the face of Don Davis over in the Williams corner.
Well, he's the sort of operator that just seconds the fighter, and I can see that happening to Williams, the way those left hands are going in.
There's a big start, this, from Sergio Martinez. Again, the left hand seems to be the shot that's giving him that success. He winks at his corner. This is a man that's growing in confidence at this stage of his career, really believes in himself.
Well, Martinez doing nothing wrong.
But a pretty torrid second round for him.
Well, great start for Martinez. And Williams already will be thinking, what have I got to do? That's where the doubt started creeping at him.
Here's the third, an interesting round in the career of Richard Williams, who won the Commonwealth title against Tony Vidaire in this one. And then had that horrific cut against Paul Samuels and draw in Brentwood. This is proving tough already, the rematch that he wanted. He said he'd get it right this time, and he's got to find an answer. Does he need to hurt Martinez, and quickly?
Well, he's got to get to him. He's got to try. He's just punching thin air there. You see the good skill, the good movement of Martinez, as well as the terrific counters. So it's really a case of getting in the range without getting hit.
So the round that he did floor Martinez, the MEN in Manchester. Strong at light middleweight now, probably a welterweight. Martinez really grown into the division.
That southpaw jab he throws, that's enabling Williams to set himself, to get ready to get the shots off. He can't do it because that jab just keeps going in his face.
He did lose early in his career to the southpaw Michael Alexander, so not as comfortable probably Williams with this style, but it's the hand speed and movement that gave him so much difficulty first time around. At the moment, there's a repeating feel about this, but there's a long way to go.
What's got to be hard for Williams is when he's trying to land a shot, he's missing. So he's putting a lot of effort in and missing with his good punches, and that takes a lot out of you.
Jabs and left hands from Martinez. Good defense too, moves well.
He's got a nice rhythm, a nice sharpness.
But he only has 12 stoppage wins. Martinez. Williams, I think in the first few rounds he can try and walk through some of those punches to land his own, but he's being picked off when he does that.
All right, let those hands go. Stop punching. Break.
Come on, stop doing it. Stop doing it.
Let's get his jab working. Williams, so far, so good for Sergio Martinez. Maybe it's the style, the jab, southpaw of Martinez that's doing most of the damage.
Well, we saw the stats, the jab, he just can't get out of the way of it. Putting his big shots out there, missing, and then what's he got to look forward to? That good jab.